Welcome to Art with Mr. Hughes. Okay, so we are learning about Chuck Close in art class, and we're learning about how he created all his very realistic portraits using a grid. So the first thing I want to do is show you how to use a grid. So I have this grid practice activity for you. So what you want to do is you want to choose whatever picture you feel like would be just a little bit too difficult for you. So don't stay in your comfort zone. Leave your comfort zone. If you feel like you can handle drawing a Johnny Bravo, maybe move on to a more detailed looking cartoon such as Minnie Mouse or this superhero here. Or if you feel like you can handle this level, move up to the photograph level. Pick something just a little bit harder than you're used to so you can challenge yourself. That's how we grow. So let me show you how to go about drawing with a grid. So when you are drawing with a grid, the goal is to focus on just one box at a time. So instead of trying to draw the whole picture all at once, draw one box at a time. So if we look at just A1, the only thing I see in A1 is a curve. So I'm just going to try to match it. The curve starts about a third of the way up. I could put a dot there. It ends right in the corner, and I want my curve to go that way. And then there's a little bit of a light gray mark here, like a triangle, and then this should be all shaded in. If I really wanted to, I could draw the rest of the ear here the way I see it. If you find it difficult to figure out which box is which, because this can get confusing, I recommend you fold it. That way we're only looking at row A. So by looking at just row A, I can tell that A2 should be blank, 3 should be blank, 4 should be blank, 5 has the other part of the ear, and it starts about a third of the way into the box. It rises up to about here, and it comes back down to about here. Now I'm just connecting the dots. There's a light colored triangle here. The rest should be dark. And these are light. Now let me fold over A because I don't want to see A. Let me fold over C so that I'm just looking at B. One box at a time, B1. Looks like the curve starts in the corner and comes almost to the bottom. Like that. We've got about a third of it has a curve. And then there's a shadow that starts here. So this should be dark gray. This should be light gray. And this should be medium. So I'm going to lighten up this gray a little bit. I feel like that matches it much better. Next box. Next box. There's a curve here like that. This curve goes right there. Nothing else in box 4. Box 5 has more of the ear. Just take your time. Like Chuck Close said, break complicated tasks into smaller pieces, and they're not as overwhelming. Good luck with this. Once you've shown me that you can draw with a grid, then you'll be ready to move on to prepping for your portrait.